Yo, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another live stream by me, Wasim here from Breakout Solutions and Decrypting Crypto, where I bring you twice a week all the latest news updates, news highlights, adoption highlights. We look at what's happening around at Twitter, and we have a general market. We'll have a quick look at where the market is over the past week. As you guys know, my colleague Matt, he does the technical analysis on Mondays and Wednesdays. So if you are interested to see what's happening with Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as other cryptos on Mondays and Wednesdays, join him there because he's going to go through a lot of stuff there that is of importance. Now, we're going to get straight into the news, and we've got some big news happening around. We're going to look at what's happening in the crypto world, what's happening at Twitter, and we've got some good stuff happening, and there could be some good news for the upcoming bull run. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, first up, we've got China just made a significant game-changing move that could be about to hit the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, Tron, Polygon, and Solana. What a long headline. So in this article, they talk about how in Hong Kong now, they have they've given a license to an exchange. Now, you got to remember the story behind this is that back in 2021, China made crypto illegal, shut down all the crypto mining companies, and they all went overseas and went around the world, and this tanked the price of Bitcoin at the time. Now they're changing the tune. They are allowing through Hong Kong, which is still part of China, they're allowing them to have a crypto exchange, which could mean there's a lot of money coming into crypto. So from the Chinese market, that's what this is about. And they talk about here that significant first move advantage, because this is the first regulated crypto exchange in Hong Kong. And they are saying that it could actually bring in quite a lot of money into crypto and really see the price. And this is now starting at the new bull run that we're going to go into. Next up, we've got Cathie Wood, and she's now saying, so she's from ARK Invest, and she's applied for a Bitcoin ETF previously. She was denied. She's applied again, and now since we have BlackRock, Fidelity, Wisdom Tree, Van Eck, Invesco, all have applied for a Bitcoin ETF. She said that they'll probably get the first one. Now she's saying that they'll probably all come out together. So what we are expecting, if a number of these, could be all of them, it could be some of them, it could be more than one, but they are now saying there could be more than one Bitcoin ETF being approved at the one time. So what does that mean? That could mean a lot of money coming into Bitcoin if they all get approved one time, because they're all going to go out there and they're all going to race and try and get the biggest market share of this completely new market. So they're all going to be competing against each other. They're marketing, everything else, all these SaaS people, and they're going to just spend a lot of money trying to get people into their ETFs, which will eventually mean money going into Bitcoin, increasing the Bitcoin market cap, and therefore increasing the Bitcoin price. Now, this is huge news because we are coming to the halving, which means there's going to be less Bitcoin being developed every single day. And also, we've already explained previously that Bitcoin on exchanges, so Bitcoin available for sale, is at an all-time low. So people that own Bitcoin are going, no, I'm not selling. Everyone that I know that has Bitcoin, they've got them in cold storage, and they're not going on exchanges because they're not up for sale. So we're going to have a massive bull run, I hope, but we're not there yet. We are still on the way there. All right, last one from and I haven't got my banners up. Last one from the news highlights. We have Elon Musk rumors, puts rest rumors, X will never launch crypto. So this is a really important article. And the reason why I like this article is because one of the things that they talk about here is that how a lot of projects, or so-called projects, and they're scams. So a lot of people, they go out and they make these funky name cryptos like X or Elon Musk and X and all these funky names, and people get sucked into it. Like there's a token called X Twitter, Elon buys Twitter, EBT, crypto Twitter, CT, Twitter Doge. So all of these are just people who are capitalizing on the name of influential people or things that are influential, and then and people have no idea about crypto, putting money into them, and then guess what they do? They rug pull, they take the money, and they run. This is why it's so important for you to be educated. And if you want to get educated on how to really get invested in this type of industry, you want to come to our workshop, which is running down the bottom of this, and it's breakoutnow.co/workshop. It is our digital path to prosperity, where we actually teach you guys exactly how to learn, or some of the things we'll be teaching you is how to find projects and whatnot. Now, we would love to see you guys there, so make sure you go to that site and register. All right, now let's look at the market update, and we're starting to see here. What we see here is still quite a lot of sea of red. There is a little bit of green there at the moment, so there's a few starting to come up, which is good. Then when we look over here at the Bitcoin is still the same price. I think 2 weeks ago it was at 29,215. I've been reporting just over 200, under 200 every single week at this time. So not doing much. Ethereum is not doing much. BNB is not doing much. Not much is happening. It's quite quiet. It's the quiet before the storm. And last but not least, our fear and greed index. We are looking here, and what we can see is we are still in neutral. So definitely not much happening. People don't have an opinion either way. Let's look at our Twitter highlights now, and let's see what we have here. First up, Bitcoin archive, and this is actually quite disturbing. YouTube terminated or purged 3 Bitcoin channels in just 48 hours. No plausible explanation given. Max Kaiser and Stacey Herbert's channels were purged of hundreds of hours of Bitcoin content. Crypto News, yes, had his channel closed without warning. Decision final. Plamen and Donov, organizer of the Bulgarian Bitcoin conference, had his channel shut down without warning. Decision final. YouTube creators, YouTube need to reverse these capricious decisions ASAP and stop censoring legitimate Bitcoin content. Please show your support and share. I actually shared this. Now, this is a case for decentralization. This is evidence right now that when you see this, and the more centralized, any platform that's centralized, they can do whatever they want with their users, and they are in control. It is a grab for power. This is why when they decentralize protocols on the internet, like there's Nostr now, there is I forget the name of the crypto one that is a decentralized video streaming. You've got Rumble. Rumble doesn't have this type of stuff. So more and more of these are starting to come out because people have had enough of this. And this is a perfect example of what we're seeing happen in with YouTube by getting rid of content that they don't like. Next up on Twitter, what do we have? Oh, yes. So this one is about Prime Minister Albanese, and he basically called people who are asking for more detail about the voice as QAnon, as QAnon-style conspiracy theorists. Look, this is a big debate happening in Australia right now. I'm not going to get into it. I do have a discussion happening on my Facebook feed, so check that out. There is a discussion happening there. Next up, we have Layla. And she's saying that PayPal has just launched a stable coin called PayPal USD. I absolutely would not touch this and would not advise you to do, and I would advise you to do the same. This is how they discreetly bring about CBDCs. Money big tech can turn on and off if they don't like your opinion. And this, I totally agree with this. Any centralized central currency becomes a CBDC, even though it's not a central bank digital currency. And even if you can only use it between their apps, the fact that it has a dollar value, they can actually shut that out from you anytime they want. It's just a first version of CBDCs. This is very scary stuff. Stay away from guys. Same as WorldCoin and all that kind of stuff. Stay away from them. We need to go for decentralization. Decentralization is the only answer here because these guys just want to enslave everyone. Next up, we have crypto supporters in Czech Republic rises and they get a visit from Buterin. So this is a feel-good story in the Czech Republic. They are now more and more crypto adoption is happening because people are not. People don't have a lot of trust in the governments, and they don't like what the governments are doing. So more and more people are turning to Bitcoin and crypto. This was on CNBC talking about this, but Buterin saw it and he went and visited. Next up, we have Singapore commits $111 million to support fintech solutions like Web3. So this is over a 5-year period. They're going to give out $112 million to fintech, so financial or finance and technology projects and businesses, and they are going to include Web3 in that too. So it's interesting news for Web3 and what's happening over in Singapore. And last but not least, so in Oman, financial regulators seek feedback on proposed virtual asset frameworks. So in Oman, they've got the Sultan of Oman is inching closer to launching their own virtual asset regulation. Financial markets seeking public comments and propose. So they're looking to bring in their own laws and start making crypto legitimate there. All right, guys, that is it from me. It was quite a quick one today. I thought I spoke for a long time, but look, that's it from me. Thank you very much. And we shall see you guys on, I don't know. We'll see what happens on Friday. I want to be in Melbourne. I'll see how if I can kind of jump on. Otherwise, it may be Matt doing this on Friday. That's it from me. Peace out. And as always, stay crypto. Bye.